Going to go over removing your pedals. This is the right side of the bike if I'm sitting on it. It's also called the drive side because we have our drivetrain driving around our chain, cassettes, chain rings, and all that stuff. If we stay on this side, for both pedals, you're going to be in good shape. Everything's going to be normal from what we're used to. This pedal is going to come out counterclockwise, lefty-loosey, as well as the other pedal. If I bring my tool over here, same thing, counterclockwise, lefty-loosey, it's going to come out. If you walk around to the other side of the bike, this is now the left side. If I'm sitting on the bike, non-drive side, there's no chain on this side. The threads are reversed, which means you're going to go in the tightening motion. You're going to go righty to loosen. So if that's a little confusing, I basically taught myself to stay on one side so I don't get confused and go regular. So taking this one off, counterclockwise this way. Besides that, I usually try and teach everyone a technique for leverage and safety. Of course, we're working in the repair stand. Definitely recommend a repair stand. It's going to be your best friend, your best tool. But for proper power and safety, good leverage, I'm going to stay here. I'm actually ready to bend my legs. I got my legs spread apart. And then I'm going to bring the opposite crank arm or pedal back towards me. And the one I'm going to work on is farthest from me. So I'm going to go ahead and lock the outer one with my right arm. This pedal wrench, whether it's a shop style or home style, they may have two angles that you can put your wrench in. I'm going to put myself in the most safest, powerful position, and then I'm going to bring the cranks to me, and I'm going to bring the pedal wrench to me as well. This is a 15 millimeter. So this pedal has two flat sides. This wrench is going to fit on it. It just happens that it's perfect right here. I'm always going to have my crank arms level with the ground or horizontal, furthest from me, and then I'm going to have my pedal wrench or tool horizontal as possible. Might have a slight angle to it, but this is going to be my power area. Of course, if your repair stand's a little high, you don't want to be working up here. If you can get your hips on top of that item, I can also able to drop my knees, drop my body weight, so I'm not just trying to muscle it with your arm or shoulder or tricep. But here I'm going to go counter. I'm going to push down with this hand, up with my opposite. Always watch your fingers. You got sharp teeth right here. If you're going to slip, you're going to fall. I can catch myself. If the pedal's going to let loose, I'm going to keep my fingers clear of anything sharp. I'm not going to go sliding or jamming into something and make some grated meat on my knuckles. So actually this way would be tightening. So I'm going to go left, I'm going to pull up, push down on the opposite arm, boom, just broke that free. If I switch the angle of this tool, it forces me to find a catch spot of right there. This is going to be a little bit more awkward. If you get it, great. I know this, as soon as you pull, it's going to want to let go. But if you can do a controlled one, that's actually tightening, so I'm going to push away. But pushing away could be a little harder because now all I'm using is my tricep, using that one small muscle on the side of my arm. So you could even come from underneath. And this is actually still a little awkward. Now my wrist is all twisted up. I don't have great power here. Now I'm just trying to use a little bit of bicep and I'm wrenching on my wrist. If I flip this around, let's see, flat spot, boom, catches there. This is actually pretty nice too, because I'm going to be pulling upward. This is actually great. My arm's just about locked out. Boom, I just have to crack it free that one bit, and then I'm home free after that. If you want to do a speed spin, keep your tool there, keep your wrench as horizontal as possible, and you're going to do a 360, wrong way. So I'm keeping the wrench more or less level. And now I'm hitting this dropout handlebar, and my wrench just fell off. But just continue, so you're rotating wrenches, even with the ground. Continue spinning a rotation with your, and then several of these, your pedal's going to come off. Just hang on to your pedal, and we're free. Very specific. Right side only. Don't try and put this right pedal because the threads are different. You put it on the opposite side, you're probably going to mess up your threads. So now I'm going to stay here. I'm going to work on my left pedal if I'm sitting on the bike, or the non-drive side. Same thing, I want to bring this crank closest to my body. Bring my wrench over so everything's horizontal, level with the ground. I'm going to try to get my tool level as well. And see, its catch point's a little bit high, so I want to go a little more level. My catch point actually works out nice. Cranks are level with the ground. My tool is level. Just happens to work out perfectly. If not, switch your tool around. You can come in from underneath the pedal. Let's see if I switch that. That's actually pretty good too. But I'm going to go back to where I was. So counterclockwise, my right arm's going to be pulling upward. My left's going to be pushing down. Boom. Just crack that free. Watching your teeth of here. You're not getting your fingers caught in these teeth over here. And then I'm going to try and hold the tool level and spin my cranks in a 360 manner. And cranks are actually going forward. And just continue that several times. Might be a little tricky, your tool may want to fall off. Right now I'm just going to let the pedal fall and hit the floor. It's going to fall on a rubber mat, so I'm not hurting anything. Or you can stop, go over and take the rest off with your finger. And there we go. We got two pedals. It's two pedals, so these are very basic plastic pedals, nothing too fancy. On these pedals, all there is two flats on it. I can put a wrench here. Nothing on the back side. Some of these you can use a 6mm Allen tool or an 8mm. Not on this one. Anytime I can put my big pedal wrench on here, like you just saw, I'll use that one because that one gives me the most power.